Matt, let's cut straight to the chase. You've got in a lot of goal scoring positions. We talked the other week about how the final end products sometimes has escaped you, but you're creating chance after chance after chance. You're finally through on goal, second half. We're 1-0 up. You're about to pull the trigger and you get pulled down. And Iffy Allen wants to take the penalty. You weren't having it, were you?
To be fair, he rolled my ankle in the tackle, so I was down for a bit. When I got up, I thought it was meant on the ball. And then I looked up and said it weren't meant. I said, sort of like, I've done a double take. For you? You having it? Do you want it? So yeah. So I've had to grab the ball off him and yeah, you know, nice to see it nestled in the back of the net.
And if he had the final word, of course, didn't he? Or he'd had the word, I'm losing track of what happened in what order now. It's nice when you got to recall 3 goals, isn't it? But where were you for Iffy's finish? That was a lovely, sublime finish.
Yeah, it was lovely. I thought he was going to cut back and cross it, so I'm getting in the box, but he's cutting in. It's opened up lovely for him, and it's a lovely little finish in the top corner. So, you know, and it wasn't just his goal today. He was brilliant all day, tracking back, you know, doing the ugly side as well as, and he set up the last goal as well. So, yeah, very good performance from him.
Just winding it back a little bit then to the start of the game. We've talked about how when we did really well earlier in the season, we started games with a real high intensity, and that's perhaps been lacking a little bit in the last couple of games. No question marks about that today though. Side were on it right from the start.
Yeah, that's what we've gone back to in training this week. You know, high pressing, high energy, moving the ball quicker, and when we lose it, regaining it quicker. So yeah, we've got in their faces early. Started bright. Started bright and
on the camera.
Just out of shot there, thankfully, Callum.
Our rewards.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Lovely little combination. Stay there for a second, Liam. Let's talk to you. Yeah. Bellas, do you enjoy? Come, stay in with us. That's fine.
Why not?
You enjoy you've had to watch what 3 or 4 games from the sidelines. That's tough always for a footballer, isn't it? But finally today, you were unleashed and you looked like you were ready for it, and you really enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm past my little niggles and my little injuries. So yeah, it was just good to be back out there with the boys, and when we're on our game, we look a good side, and we know we're a good side when we look a good game, and I think he deserved to get his goal as well.
And when the substitutions have started to roll on after 65, 70, 75 minutes, I did notice you got back, won a defensive header, and then sprinted back into midfield, a little bit of a show. I'm fine, I'm good to go 90 minutes. How did you feel? All right?
Yeah, I felt good. So I felt good towards it. I'm not going to lie, the last 20 minutes or so, I felt, do you want to get involved as well now? All right, Josh. No, I started to tire a little bit, but I haven't played in 2 weeks, so it's just sort of getting the lactic acid out of your legs.
And we've talked about we're nearly getting joined by a few others there as well. Dion, you coming in as well? But okay, so prior to you joining us, Liam, we talked about Matt's penalty, and we talked about Iffy's goal. There was a third one somewhere as well. Somebody remind me. Oh, of course.
Counter-attack.
So to be fair to Gateshead, as much as we'll be absolutely overjoyed at a strong performance, a clean sheet, and 3 points and 3 goals, perhaps a little bit tough on them to go away from here 3-0 today, because they played the part in that game. They played well at times and they created quite a few chances.
Yeah, you know, they weren't a bad side. They had a one-on-one early on in the first half, which sort of, you know, gave us a little kick up the bum that we needed to keep on our game when we're not on the ball. And they could have missed a couple of chances in the second half, so, you know, they could have got one or two, but, you know, we rode our luck, but we took our chances when we had them.
And when you're under the cosh a little bit like that, holding on to 2-0, you're always going to get an opportunity for a breakaway, and we you know, we pulled that off superbly. I think Josh, pretty unselfish, wasn't he? He's gone through acres of space, and you know, he got onto the ball there, Liam, and he probably could have shot himself, but old Sniffer Walker was desperate for a cheap goal on his return, wasn't he?
Yeah, you see, he wanted that big time, but yeah, he deserved it. Like, Chaz is a big part of our squad, like every player is here. And he had a great pre-season, and he was unfortunate to get injured how he did. So yeah, it was nice to see him get on the score sheet. But we don't really care who scores as long as we get the 3 points in it, mate.
Winning, that's it.
Exactly right. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no game midweek, is there?
No.
So we're next Saturday and away up to York, a whole week to prepare. What do you reckon to Jake Cole, by the way?
Average.
He's bit of an average keeper. Well, he's only made one save all afternoon, hasn't he? Do you reckon he's worth his full wage or what? No, we go up to York next week. Is that a place where either of you have played before?
I've played at York before, yeah, a couple of times. It's got a tight little ground, you know, all the fans have got quite on top of you. Decent pitch, so hopefully we can go up there and move the ball like we have done today.
It's not a place that shots have had much joy in the past, but a little bit like today really. I think it's very much for media and fans to talk about stats. It probably really didn't matter to you guys that we'd never beaten Gateshead before because you weren't here, were you? It's a completely new side. 100% record as far as you guys go. We played them 6 times, we'd drawn twice and lost 4. So for the fans, and let's always mention the fans at the end of the game, that would have been a much welcome win against a side that we'd never beat before.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, well done the Shots fans. Thanks for joining us, chaps.
Just want to say a quick thing. We want to thank the fans because they were excellent today. We could hear them throughout, and it was a big lift for us. And we could hear them all over the 90 minutes. So
every game, mate.
Every game, we just want to thank them.
They do. Cheers boys. Well done. Thank you very much.